So in the last video I talked about me and getting help for bleeding the brakes, and this actually helped. It was just me had not adjusted the pedal enough, so when I pushed the pedal all the way down to the floor, it was still not enough for the brake booster to actually fully push in the rod on the brake booster. So it was yeah, Matthias did a great job. That's what I was. Matthias is a guy who is 6 years old, helped me bleed. Anyway, so now the brakes are working. The idle is working kind of, as I talked about. I moved this so the cable is now have a bit more open throttle. This helps the car actually idle. It's idling uneven, but it's a race car, or it's supposed to be a race car, so that will it will do. What else? Yeah, the brakes are working. I was so sure there was more thing I had to talk about. I mounted this up like properly, so which means I don't expect that I need to do that much in the engine bay anymore. Yeah, it was one thing. The Gateslicks, on the Gateslicks you have like this and I don't know what it called. I think it's called hardy connection coupling thing, since I'm kind of a, I don't know, car part holder. Of course I have one spare Gateslicks diff. So this is the diff, and between like this part and the shaft going from the gearbox in the front, you have like this coupling, and one of these was not tightened up, one from this side and one from the other side. Maybe it's easier to explain with the actual part. For real. Really? Fuck, I could have said. Okay, so I think this probably proves that I'm a holder when it comes to car parts. These are actually the wear brackets for the brakes, the cradle for the brake, and these are, I guess these are original Rally. Fuck, I didn't know I had this. And it cost like 200 euros online. And I had this all along, so I wouldn't actually need the oh fuck, the Epitech adapter kit. You know, now I have better brakes than I would with this, but it would be cheaper and faster for me to... Fuck. Now I'm kinda excited. What else do I have here? Yeah, anyway. So you have this coupling between the drive shaft and the Gateslicks gear, not the gearbox, the Gateslicks diff controller thing. And I mounted this. You can mount it either in two ways. Just turn it just a bit, and then you have different. I guess I mounted it the wrong way, so it had not enough distance between this and the rest of the diff. So it's actually taking some material off these bolts, and also just a bit of the Gateslicks pump, just barely, but now it's it's cleared itself. So now it's, since it's taking the material off, now it's okay. I'm not gonna fix something that ain't broke. Kind of. The car, I guess the next thing for the car would be like to make the wiring inside the car look a bit prettier. Connect the RPM, at least connect the RPM. I don't have the signal from the gearbox to the ECU, so if anyone have any like wiring schematics for how the O2M, yeah, if anyone has the know how to wire the signal from the gearbox to the ECU, no, generally just from the gearbox, which I guess it's 3 wires that needs to be, I guess it's not so difficult to find, but if you know, please send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, or write it in the description, the comments. I would really appreciate it, and then I can post it so everyone else knows. Anyway, I would really appreciate it. And need to wire up the RPM. I need to wire up all the lights, the brake lights, the parking lights, driving lights, indicators, all that stuff. I have all the wiring. I think I have all the wiring for the whole thing. I just need to connect everything to the right place and probably wire up some relays and stuff. And also I need to make like a lid on the top of the fuel cell and battery. But I guess I've shown that in a previous video. My plan is to use this same type of sheet metal, and this one sheet metal is going to cover all the top. I'm going to have this to hold it in place in the back, and I'm also going to have like a sheet metal and bend it in the same way, going all across here, and have some latches. That's it for now.